I'm here to do my seventh experiment in Unix architecture. So the question here is the question here is to copy the contents of one file to another using the Unix system. So let me go to this coding. Here we have this header files and that's a header files IO stream for input and output and FNCTL for national functions. Then I have the using namespace standard, that is an uh, syntax. Then you have the main function, then you have the directories fd1 and fd2 for respective files f1 and f2. Then the cap buffer, this is for the capacity of the string. Then I have the file name as maximum to 10 file name. Then after that you have f2 is equal to 10 file 2. Then after that enter the file name. We are getting the we're printing enter the file, that is we get the file name from the user. Then after that fd1 is equal to open, that is just a read only file, just access just to read only. If fd1 there is a file directory, one is in minus, is negative, the file does not exist. Else read fd1 buffer and values. Then the contents of the file are being printed, that is cout buffer, that is the contents of the file which are present in the first file. Then after that we are getting the next file name, that is enter the new file name, that is f2. Then we are getting it from the user. Then f2 fd2 is going to create fd2 and writing the value into that new file directory. Then the content of the new file is being printed out, that is read f2 fd2 buffer, that is we are reading the file directory too. So let's see the output. So I have the file name, I'm giving it as 71.txt. The contents of the file are is a predator and enter the new file name, that is 72.txt. So the content of the new file, that is file 2 is a predator. So now let's check the second file. Uh, yeah, let's see second file here is on to the. So we have is a predator as being copied into it. So now the next question is yes. So the next question over here is to concatenate two files and write it to the third file. So for that we have that 7b. So here we have those main header files, and inside the main function we have those files of file f1, f2, f3. These are three files with the buffer values of buffer1. So we are getting the first enter, getting the first file name from the user using cin. Then we are getting the second file name using the cin from the file 2 from using cin. We're getting the third file name from the user using cin, that is f3. So if the file directory is so the file directory is just read only option. If the file directory is -1, then the file does not exist. Then the second file directory is also given is being initialized, I mean declared, and just for read only. So even the file directory 2 is in the negative, the file does not exist. The third file directory is also being declared. Then if the third file is also negative, then the file does not exist being printed. Else the read fd, that's the file directory buffer of the return things, that is third text file. So finally it will be returned. So let's see the output now. Z plus. So in the first file name it's 71.txt. Second file name is 72.txt. The third file name is 73.txt. So I'm going to create a file name. So I'm going to create the 73.txt. Okay. So once again I'm going to leave the output as the first file name 71.txt, 72.txt, txt, then 73.txt. So it has been written to 73.txt. Now let's check the third text file. So we have this Acer Predator over here. That's the content of the file. So the next question is to append some data to an existing file. So I'm gonna show the coding for that. So append some data. So it's the same thing, set of things, and we have extra three header files: a string for getting the string value that is to be appended, then ctype and stdio. So then say the main function, you have the characters, that is the number of characters, and the buffer, that is the capacity. Then we are getting the file name. We are getting the file name from the user, that is C in F1. Then we are declaring the file directory open over read only. Write only. So if the file directory is negative, then the file does not exist being printed. Else, then we are telling the user to enter the data, that is getting the data that is to be appended. Then using this lc function, we are appending the particular word into that string, and after that we are returning. So finally, let's see the output. Um, So enter the file name and given the sum.txt. Enter the data to be appended. Sorry, I'm gonna data to be appended. I'm giving it as GT810. So let's check in the file 71.txt. So we are getting those appended text, that is GT810 the word text. So next question is, want to randomly access a file. So let's see the code for it. So here we have those similar things, other files. Then after that we have a main function. So we're declaring int fd, this file directory, and the position, and the pointer, and the buffer. And after that also we are getting a file name for maximum up to 10 characters. So we are going to get the file name from the user using the cin. And after that we have the file directory. You will open file name of read only type. So if the file directory value is negative, then the file does not exist, is being printed. Then we are printing out that is, we are getting the location. So we are getting the enter the location from which pointer to begin the access of the file. So if the particular pointer is, for example, it may be a directory or something. Like for now, we have POS is equal to the lseek of FDR and FD, that's file directory, and pointer 0. Then int read PO portion, that is POS of 20 minus PTR. So the initial value is 0. It may be from any count from 0 to 20. Then finally we print out the contents of the file that is being found out. So let's check the output. Into the file name, I'm going to give it as 71.txt. Location, that is Unix. It's a directory which I have been given. So the contents of the file is Acer Predator GT810. So the location has been known. So that's all. Thank you.